Hello, hello. Hi, hi. How are you? Hey, guys. So, happy Manifestation Monday. Hi, how are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Hello, hello, hello. I am good. I just got home and doing a-okay, I guess. So, I hope you guys are doing well for a Monday. It was 66 degrees here today. It was beautiful. It makes me long for yearning wants that spring to come. I love about 70 and sunny is my perfect temperature. And we get that about a week out of the year. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you guys jumping in. We're going to talk about manifesting. So, I'm just going to give some insight. We're going to go through on Mondays. We're going to talk about different ways to manifest. We're going to talk about different things that you can use, different tools that you can use, different ways you can manifest. So many different ways that you can manifest. Okay, no matter what your religion is, no matter what your belief is, you can manifest things. Okay, you can manifest good things, you can manifest negative things. It is just the way, right? The way of the world. So if you're in here, I just expect everyone to be respectful of each other. If anyone does religious bullying, I'm going to say that right now, that you will be removed. Okay, you will be removed. I do not tolerate any kind of religious bullying in here. Everybody is welcome in here, of all religions, of all faiths. Hi, Robert. How are you? You can manifest through music. So I just do not tolerate any kind of not niceness. Okay, that's when my not nice face comes out. So, but we are going to talk about manifesting. Yes, you can manifest through music. I'm going to use this example for you guys. You can manifest negative things. Okay. Hey, Bam, how are you? Yeah, if you're in here and anybody does anything sketchy, you're welcome to mute them or block them. You can manifest your hair back. I mean, you probably can. It may not be like the exact steps that you want to take, but we could make you look like you have hair. So you can manifest good. You can manifest negative. Okay, I want to give you this example of manifesting negative. And if you've been around me long, you've probably heard this story before. But when you wake up in the morning, your alarm doesn't go off and you realize you're going to be late. Okay, you're already mad, right? You're already mad because you're late. Then you get out your clothes that you want to wear, right? You get in the shower and it's a cold shower. Okay, so you're mad still. Then you go to get in your car, you have a flat tire. Okay. You get in the car, you're behind the slowest person in the planet, right? The oldest person driving super slow. Again, you're in a really bad mood. You get to work and you walk in and you have literally ruined everybody's day, because when you walk in, it does affect everyone around you, right? And so in this circumstance, and I get it, it's hard, right? I get it. But in this circumstance, you woke up late, right? You could assume that you woke up late. There's a reason, right? Let's just say that there's a reason. But you don't have hot water. So then the water you use is cold. It's going to wake you up, right? It's going to wake you up. You go to get in the car and there's a flat tire. This means you're going to be a little later, right? There could be an accident or something that you're missing because the universe, God, source, whoever is watching you, right? Okay, so you get in the car, you're listening to music, you're behind the slowest person on the planet, you're road raging out. Instead, you could say, I got to listen to my favorite song 3 times in a row in the car to get me ready for the day because I've struggled with the morning. And then you could get to work and actually have a good day, right? Instead of going into it thinking it's going to already be bad. Right? But we are human, and a lot of times this is what we do. So you can manifest those negative things. Okay. So I'm going to talk about a couple different things, and then I'm going to talk to you about magnets and give you a visual of some things. I talked a little bit about it last night, and I want you guys after tonight to start thinking about your thought processes and the things that you're thinking about and the way that you talk to yourself and how you talk about the things that you want to do in life. I want you to start thinking about them as magnets. Okay. So we will talk about that here in just a minute. I will record this. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. I will download this if it allows me, and I will post it in Kitty Magic and on YouTube for you guys to rewatch if you come in late or you want to refer back because it is a lot of information, or if you just need a pep talk on manifesting. So stepping out of your comfort zone and face your fears. Growth takes place when you are challenged, not when you're comfortable. Okay. I love being inside my box. Okay. Stepping outside my box is very hard. This year is my year of I'm manifesting the things I'm manifesting. I am very open to whatever is to come. Okay. If that means that I am to be a speaker somewhere and be completely terrified, I am open to it. Why? Because I want to make a difference in people's lives, right? Because I know that there is so much goodness out there. I want to travel and make a difference in people's lives, right? That's it. And so I am open to whatever may come. And I've made that very known on, I do not have a set outcome. Hey, Jen, how are you? You feel like you're a magnet in a different way? I feel like I'm a magnet sometimes in a different way too. So if you guys know anyone that needs help with manifesting or just needs to be in a little group today, please invite them. I am very good. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for coming. All right. So let's talk about stepping outside of your box. How many of you guys like to control what goes on around you? Hey, Busty. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much, guys. Anybody like to control? Right? Me! Right? A lot of times people who need to control come from an environment when they were younger where it was out of control. Okay? Not always, but more often than not. You come from an environment to where it was outrageously out of control, at least you thought, right? And so you like to control it. When things get out of control, you get anxiety, you get stressed, you feel insecure. It's almost physically painful, right? It's almost physically painful. And God help you when you have to relinquish control. It takes a real special person for you to relinquish control, right? It does. You have to feel protected. You have to feel safe usually to relinquish control, okay? And it's hard. I know firsthand, right? I know firsthand. However, I'm going to talk to you about this. It does create anxiety. It does, because then you don't know what's happening next. And I often envy some people that can live so fluid-like that they don't feel like they have to have control. And I'm not a control freak by any means, but by nature, I am a manager at a lawn care company, right? And I have to make sure everybody's doing all their things. So it's in my nature to make sure things get done. So to just throw it up in the air and be like, it's going to get done. How? Who? What? When? Where? How? Like, that's what I think. And so sometimes it becomes very just crazy. So Surrender and release the attachment to what you're trying to manifest and what you're trying to do. Okay, I'm going to say several different things in here. If you're trying to find a mate or a spouse, a significant other, whatever, right? If you're trying to have a baby, if you're trying to make your family work, if you're trying to get a better job, if you're trying to do anything, okay, you have to release your control on it for the universe to work effectively. Now, this is an opinion, right? There's going to be some people that may tell you different. If it resonates with you, then maybe I'm your person. If it doesn't, maybe I'm not, and that's okay. Releasing your control. Like, do you think that the universe can give you everything when you're the one controlling it? And you won't give the universe control? How's that been working for you? Right? How's that been working for us? It hasn't. I know, I am asking a lot. How's it been working for you? Kitty? Oh, it hasn't. I know, guys. I know. And here I am just to bring it to you because I am learning and going through this process myself too, right? Hello. So when you are obsessed, I want to say obsessed, or when you think about something to the point to where it's always on your mind, you can think about, like, say there's someone you find really attractive and you really want to get into a relationship with them. And all you do is you think about it and you think about it and you think about it and you think about it. And it becomes this obsession and you can't control it, right? And so you don't understand why you can't control it, but you're still thinking about it. When you are doing this, you are letting the universe and everyone around you, including yourself, know you don't have it. That's why you want it. Okay? You don't have it. That's why you want it. Universe, why can't I have it? Why can't I have it? Why can't I have it? Right? So you're actually doing the exact opposite of what you think you're doing. There's a fine line between asking the universe and thanking the universe for what it is going to give you because it's what you've requested, versus obsessing about it and needing to know every single step that is going to be there, and you need to be promised it's going to work out exactly how you see fit. Okay? No. Right? The universe is not like that. Okay? And so when you attach a certain outcome to your manifesting, right? And I'll use this as, say, last year when I worked with Hearst, right? And I thought this is what we were going to do. I had no idea it was going to turn out, the way that it did, and it's fine. But initially, a year or two ago, we thought this is how it was going to work, right? It didn't work out that way. And that's okay, right? But I like to be in control, right? I like to be in control. So why didn't it work? We're two different people. We have different people all around, right? And I got so stuck on this is what it has to be. This is what has to happen, right? And that's just not it. It doesn't mean there's not multiple roads to get to the same, right? The same manifesting, the same point in the road, right? There is multiple ways to get there. It is not my problem to figure out how to get there, right? It is my problem to do my work, make sure I am open and I see every single sign that the universe is giving me, that I'm very open to what is happening, that I'm not obsessed with a certain outcome, right? I have to have a man that's 6'3". He has dark hair, he has blue eyes, and he needs to have a size 13 shoe and a red car. I mean, if you want to be that specific, more power to you, right? But what I'm saying is a mohawk, right? Tattoos, don't forget tattoos. What I'm just trying to get you to realize is that in the end, the universe knows exactly what you need. And when you are in alignment with the universe and the energetic things going on, you're going to get your heart's desires. Okay? You cannot be nitpicking on the universe about baby steps. You can't. I mean, you can, But yeah, no. Listen, I'm on a roll with some stuff today. I'm going to tell you, in some circumstances, size does matter. And that is going to be the next thing we talk about. But I'm talking about magnets. Okay? So the universe could also have a better idea than what you think. Okay? The universe could totally have a different idea than what you think. Okay? And I'm not saying that that's going to go against what you're wanting to manifest. But here's the thing. If I'm manifesting a bus, I'm manifesting a way to travel. If the universe came and dropped a van that was doable, I would need to be open to it, because if someone said, oh no, she's only going to want a giant bus because, you know, she thinks she's on tour and she's a rock star, then I may miss out on those other pieces that may be very valuable for me. Okay. They may be very valuable to me. But when you are so stuck on, if you were stuck on the tall man with brown hair and blue eyes and he had the red car, but he didn't have tattoos. Now that might be a deal breaker for me. Not really. Not really. But if you get that detailed in things, sometimes it's going to cause you to miss out on things that are beautiful, that are right there waiting for you, because you get so obsessed. Does that make sense to you guys? And I'm not saying you can't be picky. You can be picky, but there is a fine line between being obsessed and it taking all your thoughts, everything, because that's just reconfirming that you're low energy, because you're saying, I don't have it. I don't have it. Why don't I have it? How come I don't have it? You need to say, I am grateful that the universe is giving this to me. It makes me happy and content. You need to change the way you talk. Okay? You need to change the way you talk. So, further, so last night, if you saw me in full moon at all, if you saw my full moon, I talked a little bit about, the magnets and the magnet theory. Okay. And I'm going to kind of show you and talk to you a little bit about it. So low vibration is what most of us spend a lot of time in. I am naughty kitty today. I don't know why, but I am. I always will claim that, right? Like, I teach sex magic for manifesting. Like, I can get down, I promise. But nonetheless, so the whole magnet theory is this. I'm going to show you a magnet, right? Magnet, right? Magnet. I'm going to show you another magnet. It's my otherwise magnet. Magnet. Right? Magnets. Okay. Low vibration is sadness, self-doubt, sickness, pain, low self-image, disbelief. What are some other negative emotions? Attachment, codependency, anger, fear, confusion, right? These are low vibration, okay? This is your magnet when you're there. Now, I'm not saying everybody has a big magnet all the time, okay? I'm sorry if this comes out with me grinning all the time when I say it, okay? Small magnet. It's a magnet. It works, right? It works. But you want to have a bigger magnet, right? You want to have a bigger magnet. Everybody wants a bigger magnet. Okay. So this is what you get when you are sad, when you are codependent, when you have disbelief, when you don't believe that you're worthy, when you hate someone, when you're angry with someone, when you hold resentment, right? Low vibration. So when you talk about a low vibration and your magnet is small, it might even be teeny tinier than this. It might be like a little teeny tiny, right? When you have little teeny tiny, it's still a magnet. Okay? But it's going to bring in low vibration things. You might have a sprinkle of gold every now and then. Am I describing you? You might get some goodness coming in, right? You might. And that's great. But when you become self-empowered and you understand how to talk to the universe and you raise your vibration from having joy, from having happiness, from falling in love with yourself, even though you were seriously flawed, right? Because we all are. Start falling in love with you, the spiritual being in this human meat sack that we have, like knowing that you're worth it, no matter what you grew up knowing, right? No matter who's told you you're not or made you feel not, believing that you're worth it, high vibrational, healing, high vibrational, happy, high vibrational, joyous, high vibrational, right? Then you get a big magnet, okay? If you had to have a magnet to pull in money or all kinds of prosperity and you wanted to get as much as you could, which one would you like? Would you like the small magnet or would you like the big magnet? Okay? I'm going to have to say I would like big magnet energy, okay? So big magnet energy, the bigger the better, right? The big one. You want the big one. You want big magnet energy, big M energy, because that is going to allow you to pull in so much more, okay? It's going to allow you to pull in more. So you have this one magnet and, well, look, it picked up a safety pin or a bobby clip. Congratulations, right? This could pick up 100 bobby pins. Okay, that's just my big magnet energy. So that is what I want to talk to you about, because when you feel low, when you crawl under your covers, when you feel like you don't belong, when you're sad, someone hurt your feelings, this, that, and the other, your magnet shrinks, right? Your magnet shrinks. It goes down and away. You get the baby magnet, okay? And at least you still have a magnet, but you're going to call in other people who are depressed, other negative situations, flat tires behind the slowest person in the planet, grumpy people at work, someone's going to mess up your paycheck. Why can't this all work out? Okay? You will have little magnet energy. Little magnet energy. Little magnet energy. But I would like some big magnet energy. Okay? So I hope that this helps you understand it and think about it a little bit more, because this is the thing, right? One, you can't be attached to the outcomes of things. And I've told you guys, that was something that I struggle with significantly, right? You let go of the attachment that you have of the outcome, okay? And then we have little magnet energy, which is everybody who's sad and not worthy, okay? You are worthy, right? But you want, what kind of magnet energy do you guys want? You want big magnet energy, right? Small magnets pick up one bobby pin, right? One coin, one this, one that. The big ones, they're going to call in. And not only are they going to call in a lot, when a magnet is pulling on something, it usually does it pretty quickly. Okay, it's pretty quickly. So the bigger your magnet is, I know, I'm like, I must increase my bust. It's like the bigger the better. That is the bigger the better, right? On magnets. Size does matter, in fact, when you're talking about magnets, okay? It really does. If you want little magnet energy, fine. Continue to stay sad. Continue to stay feel unworthy and feel like you don't belong and not like anyone and hate everyone and just be blah. And you can stay that way sometimes and still have big magnet energy, okay? Everybody has emotions. Feel them and move through it, right? This is for the people who continuously just stay there, right? I taught big magnet energy is what you're going to want. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you. Thank you. So it's so true. It's true because you cannot be a person that is like sunshine and have tons of negative things happening to you all the time. Because even if there is negative things happening to you, you don't see it the same, right? You do not see it the same. When you have big magnet energy, you're happier, you have less physical pain because you're not as stressed. You're not so looking into crawling under the covers and just disappearing, right? You have happiness, you have joy. You surround yourself with people that make you want to be a better person. You surround yourself with people who bring you up, okay? You surround yourself with wanting to do better. Medium magnet energy is better than small magnet energy. Okay. Medium magnet energy is okay. Oh, I love you guys too. But there's nothing as good as a big magnet. We like big magnets. I like big magnets and I cannot lie. God, I hope you guys aren't screen recording. So, like a big magnet, it cannot lie, right? It's just the truth when you think about it. And I make so much like fun with things a lot of the time with it, but it is true. It was powerful. Like I wanted to have like little magnet sand because you can attract so much more with big magnet energy. And it's all positive and it comes to you quickly and fluid-like. When you have the small magnet, you're literally having to like hope that whatever's coming to you will fit on this magnet, right? I'm hoping I can catch something good because I got a whole bunch of shit right here that's already here. So there may not be any magnet left when something good comes. Okay. Little magnet energy, big magnet energy. Okay. Which one do you want? Every time you look in the mirror and you say, ugh, I do it too, guys. I promise you. I could point out 1,000 different things I don't like. Every time you step on the scale, every time you think you don't look a certain way, every time you have to go and see someone you don't like, every time someone crosses your boundaries, every time you're jealous or you compare yourself to another person. Don't want no little magnet energy. Okay? Don't want no little magnet. How do you get big magnet energy? So when we're talking about big magnet energy, one, it is important, in my opinion, to have a group of people that bring you up. I learned this a long time ago that when I walk into a room, I'm okay if there's people I need to help in there. But I want to walk into a room and see there's a bunch of people that know a lot more than me, and I want to grow instead of be intimidated, right? Surround yourself with people that want you to grow, that support you and teach about things and love on you, okay? It doesn't even have to be that I'm 100% right or your mentor is 100% right or anyone that's in here. Be open to learning other things, right? We are not the only ones. You aren't. I'm not the only people that know how to do things. There's 1,000 different things that you can do to manifest, right? You can do bay leaves, right? Because a lot of it's beautiful Post-it notes to keep you on track, to watch things physically, right? You can do bay leaves. You can do journaling. You can do the 3-6-9 method, right? I'm going to talk about creating you a mantra here in a minute. You can do sex magic, right? I will openly talk about sex magic. I teach it. I don't demonstrate it, but I teach it, right? And because when you are manifesting, you are thinking about the goal, right? Usually when you're doing some shenanigans, you're thinking about a goal. Okay. And this is very real. I do teach this. You're thinking about a goal, and your goal is the big O, right? Or a baby sometimes, but an O, right? Your goal on the horizon is the O, right? And there is no more powerful energy than the O. So if you are wanting to manifest something out into the universe, sex magic is definitely one of those things. Writing it down is one of those things. Having different things visually for you to see to keep you on track, right? On my board at work today, I'm going to write the 3-6-9 method mantra. Okay. Is energy considered magic? It sure could be. It sure could be. Yeah. Of course it could, because your energy brings in other energy, right? It's a magnet for like energy. All right. So still we're sticking with don't want no small magnet. I like big magnets and I cannot lie. All the other magnets cannot deny. So the 3-6-9 method, I'm going to go over briefly, but I don't really care if you write it 3 times, 6 times, 10 times, whatever. Here's what I do want you to remember. So when you're talking 3-6-9 method, obviously in the morning, they're saying for you to write your mantra or your saying 3 times when you wake up in the morning. Okay. Then at lunchtime or midday, you write it 6 times. Then at night before bed, you write it 9 times. Okay. So you're writing a lot through the day, and you want to do this typically for 30 to 45 days. Okay. 30 to 45 days, and you're going to miss some in between probably. So you're going to want to make sure you have a goal of what you're doing. And as soon as you mess up, that you go ahead and start back. Okay. So that is 3-6-9. Okay. 3-6-9, 3 in the morning, 6 lunchtime area time, and then 9 times before bed. So, and if you've been watching me over the past couple of weeks, you've heard me say this since we taught about it last week. There you go. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. So Jay wrote it. You want to start it with, I am grateful. Okay. I am grateful for. I am grateful that the universe has. I am grateful because. I am thankful that this has. Okay. And then you want to put in what you're manifesting, what the core of your manifesting is. So I am so grateful that the universe is giving me the abundance needed to change my life and help change other people's life. This makes me feel complete. This makes me feel at peace. And this makes me feel like I matter. Okay. So I am grateful. What you're manifesting. An emotion that you feel. An emotion that you feel. There is not a lot that you should be able to always come up with some phrase that it contradicts what you're saying in your mind of this is never going to happen. Nope. I can't say that. You stop yourself right there and you write in your mind or you write it down what it is. And then that is what you write down 3 times, 6 times in the midday, and then 9 times at night. Do you write the same thing 3 times a day? Yeah. So for me, I think there was someone in here yesterday that needed to find a place to live desperately. So for me, it would be, I am so grateful that the universe has provided me with a safe place to live. This makes me feel secure. Okay, so that would be something that she could write 3 times in the morning, 6 times at lunchtime, and 9 times before she goes to bed. And keep in mind, if you're going to be writing it a lot, you can alter it if you want it shorter or longer, but you want it to be grateful, thankful, appreciative. Then you want it to be what you're manifesting, and then you want it to be an emotion that is correlated with that. I am so grateful that the universe has brought all these people together. Now I know who I can have come to retreats, and that would make me feel super excited. Okay. It's retraining your brain when you're like, it's not working. This is not going to work. What do you have? You have a small magnet. I might have to get a microscope out and look at your small magnet. That is what you have, a small magnet. Okay. You're a good student now. You failed high school. So those are the things. So type some of the things that you guys have going on in life that you're wanting to manifest. You don't have to tell me details, but I'm just going to try and help you guys have some different phrases to work with. So, I am grateful that the universe has provided people in my path to help me financially because I am going to get my bus. And that makes me feel magical. Okay. That makes me feel magical. So there are these things. So put up here some of the things that you guys want to manifest or that you want to change in your life. I am grateful that the universe puts people in my path to make me understand that I am important, and that makes me feel at peace. These are just things I'm writing for you guys, not necessarily for me. Bus, right? Bus. I know that is my love. I want to go and hug everybody's necks. I'm grateful for, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Beep, beep. But that is what it is, right? I am so grateful that the universe has, placed such a great group of friends around me and that they can guide me to finding a mate. I mean, there's so many different things. Like it could be, you can be open to so much, right? You can be open to so much. And that's what you guys have to understand. Like you want to manifest money and teach people self-love. Oh, I'm grateful for you guys too, more than you know. There are days that I want to give up altogether, just like you, because I am human. I want to manifest money. So I am so grateful that the universe has provided me with income for me to teach people how important self-love is. That makes me feel like I matter and that I'm doing what I'm here to do. Okay. Those are the kind of things. Be very honest, be very, very raw with it. Okay. Grateful, what you're wanting to manifest, and an emotion. There you go. I'm grateful for the family I've gained. It makes me feel lovable. That's okay. No worries. Yep, you can write on, you guys go for it on telling anything else that you guys recommend. You could write things on your mirrors as well. So the idea is, it's called the 3-6-9 method. And it is 3 times as soon as you wake up, right? Because it's going to start your day off right, because you're already focused on what I need to do. You're not overly focused, to where you're going crazy about it, but you're focused. I'm getting up, I'm going to work today, and I'm going to manifest this. And then at lunchtime, you're going to write down the same thing 6 times. And then at night, you're going to write it 9 times. And I can't say that I think the amount of times you write it. I mean, if you write it 2 times, is the universe going to be like, oh, hell no, sorry? No, that's not how it works. It is getting you, into the swing of things. You're grateful for your handicapped daughter. Absolutely. And so it's getting you guys into the swing of things. The universe isn't going to be like, oh, Averon, nope. Now you get a small magnet. You get a small magnet now. You didn't do it 3 times. No. You need to manifest money. So Enigma, yours would be, I am grateful that the universe is giving me the opportunity to gain financial freedom, to give me and my family a better life. That makes me feel secure, and it makes me feel like a good parent, right? You can manipulate that however you want. And the thing is, you have to believe that you're worth it. And each one of you guys are, okay? It is your God-given right, your universal right, okay, to have abundance and be successful. Okay? It is it's your birthright. Okay? It is your birthright. Now, just because you grow up in a family that may not agree at the moment that you're born, okay? At the moment that you're born, it's okay. Right? But you are worthy. And further, everyone around you is worthy too. Okay? You are worthy. No matter what narcissistic relationship you were in, no matter what your parents told you, no matter what abuse you endured, you're here now. Okay? And you are worthy to receive all the things and all the abundance that you desire. Okay? This is where self-growth starts. It's right outside your box. And some of us have been inside our boxes thinking we live outside our box. Does that make sense? Like some people are rebels, not rebel, but some people are like rebels and they think, I always go against the grain. No, going against the grain, you can still be in a box. You can still be in a box because then you do the extreme thinking that you're so outside your box. You're not. You're literally putting yourself in a box when you force yourself to do anything a certain way. Are you leaking? So keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. Like, you are worth it. Like, I would not be here if I didn't think you were worth it. And if I'm the only soul on the planet that thinks you are, then my God, at least I know why I'm here. It's hard to let go, and it's hard to understand that people judge you and treat you and react to you from where they are at in their emotional and spiritual path. It's true. It is true. So your parents were shitbags. A lot of times, they're just doing what they know to do. Okay? Your brothers, your sisters, siblings, friends, spouses. In the end, when it's all said and done, 99% of the people are just trying to make it through, right? There are some people that are out to hurt people. Most people aren't. Most people are hurts, and hurt people hurt people. It doesn't mean you're not worth it. You're so worth it. Imagine what your life would be like if you got everything that you desired. Right? That, I think Willy Wonka says that in the end of his movie. Like, what happened to the little boy who suddenly got everything that he desired? Right? You live happily ever after because you're not tied down to what you think it has to be. You don't have to have expectations of the outcome. You just know it's going to happen. Right? You just know it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Right? It's going to happen. We're going to have a bus. I'm going to travel. It's happening. How? When? Hell, I don't know. I'm trying not to even focus on the details or else I become hyper-focused on it. right? Having everything you want doesn't make you happy. No, I'm not saying necessarily like that. I get that having everything you want doesn't make you happy, but I do think it's everything within your highest good that can make you happy. I mean, if you're talking about like, it's always bad thinking I want this person or I want this or I want that, because then in the end, it's you that creates that happiness within yourself, right? And if you're not open to see the signs and to see what the universe is giving you, then you're definitely not going to see it. But your happiness is yours, right? It's not dependent on another person. It's not dependent on anything, right? And as soon as you can detach a little bit from that, your life will be so much different. It will be so much different. That person just treated you really bad. You're going to let it affect your whole day? I like to. I love to. But then that gives you little magnet energy, okay? Little magnet energy. You are going for what? Big magnet energy. That way you can attract all the things that you're manifesting. Okay? All the things that you're manifesting. And it doesn't have to be money. It does not have to be monetary. I could give a shit about money other than I want to have it to be able to have things to travel and do the things that I feel called to do. Right? I don't so much care. Like, I don't have to have a big house. Put me in a little witchy cottage in the middle of nowhere with my little garden. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But I would love to have a retreat center, right? And that way everyone could come. Now, is my house going to be a giant house? Hell no. I'm going to have a little witchy cottage, right? That's what I want. So yeah, wanting money to pay bills, wanting money to, and the thing is money is energy. It is a frequency, right? It just is. And if you think of everybody's broke right now, there's no reason why I would have money. Don't want your little magnet energy, right? Because sometimes you have to have finances to get some of those things that you want. Now, am I saying, like, if you truly want to go out and you're like, I need a Mercedes and I need this and I need that and blah, 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 blah. That's not what's going to truly make you happy, right? If you're in alignment with the universe and what you're to do, the universe knows what's going to make you happy, right? The universe knows. In fact, everybody that's in your path that's there to push you a certain direction, it's all planned out. You don't have to do anything except show up and have a big magnet. Okay? Does this make sense to you guys? Does this help you a little bit? It's something that I do. I'm going to start talking about on Mondays for Manifestation Mondays. And as we all go through some different things, and start learning a little bit about it, because everybody has a hard time stepping outside of their box. And then some people think they don't have a box, and they're actually very blocked in their box too. So it definitely is a hard thing. But if you can create your mantra, right? And you want to have, what is it again, guys? You want to have gratefulness. Then you want to have what you're manifesting, okay? And then you want to have an emotion. So Hemp is so grateful that she's met so many people that can support each other financially and spiritually to create a commune. And this makes her very excited, right? So that is 369. Now, I'm going to be going over a lot of other manifestation things. I will probably do some sex magic, talk about that. I will talk about it in code on TikTok, but we will talk about all different kinds. We're going to talk about crystals to help with manifesting. We're going to talk about herbs that help manifesting. We're going to talk about the witchy ways of manifesting. We're going to talk about a lot of different things over the next Mondays for the next year, right? Hey, how are you? So if you have ways that you manifest or you want to jump in a box, I love it when people want to jump in the box on TikTok. So if you do want to talk about it, feel free. If you have something that's really worked for you and you want to give ideas, I am all about, oh, absolutely. I am all about spreading the knowledge, right? I do not have all of it. I promise. I promise. Yeah. Cinnamon is one of the top herbs for manifesting for me. Now, everybody can use things a little different, but I do at work. We have cinnamon sticks up above the door frames. You can get powdered cinnamon from the dollar store, wherever, and once a month, go and blow cinnamon towards your door. It is said to bring in prosperity. Okay. All these things that are in our lives are post-it notes to keep us on our path. Our friends, our jobs, our spiritual stuff, our crystals, everything. Patience as you're manifesting. So there's so many things around you. And when we get so dead set on a certain outcome from something, we lose sight and we don't see. You're loaded with cinnamon sticks powder. Oh gosh, yeah, I like crystals too. And another thing is, guys, being angry and not forgiving people, you can forgive. It's okay. Do you have to forget? Hell no, you don't have to. No, not at all. When you hold a grudge, this is what your magnet looks like. I keep a lemon with salt and clove by at my door. Absolutely. I love that. I love lemons. Lemons raise your vibration, guys. That smell, lemons absolutely raise your vibration. Yeah, forgiveness is a huge thing because we have to, as humans, realize that forgiveness is not for the other person. If there's someone you're mad at, you're still letting them control you. Right? You're still letting them control you. So if you're pissed off at someone on TikTok, or you're pissed off at your family, you're pissed off at someone who hurt you when you were younger, and I'm not saying you don't have every right, because you do. But if it's going on for years and years, you are allowing the person that you despise or that you're mad at control you. You are so much better than that. Okay? You are so much better than that. You can let that go, get that weight off your shoulders, and then you can have space for beautiful new things to come in, right? You get this, right? You get a big magnet energy. So I hope that this helped you guys. I will do some videos for you guys, and I'm working with someone that is helping me on some videos and stuff, so I will get those very soon. But I will do some videos on a big magnet energy. Life became awesome again. Yeah, absolutely. Forgiving is hard, and props to you guys that have done it. Forgiving over the past few months. Forgiving is so hard, and the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Okay? The hardest person to forgive is usually yourself. Not always, but usually, right? Because we are humans. We end up hurting someone. We end up getting in a group of friends and saying something bad about a person we typically would never say anything about. We think bad thoughts about ourselves, then we think bad thoughts about other people. We're human, right? And forgiving yourself is important too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I do. So I will do some videos for you guys. And if you're not in Blend Your Spirit over on Facebook, go jump over there, because I'm posting things about manifestation in there. It is Blend Your Spirit. It's just a private group that I have. And, you know, I do different things within there, but I do post more frequently in there and try to get you guys worksheets and things like that. So I will post some videos for you guys. If you do not mind sharing, I absolutely would love it, especially with the big magnet energy. Don't have a small magnet. So I am going to, yes, repel it. Yeah, when the bad shit comes and you have a big magnet, just poof, and it pushes it away, right? It repels it right away. It's time for us to raise our vibration, right? Get a community of going out and making a difference in ourselves and each other, right? Get rid of your small little baby magnets, little baby tic-tac magnets, and get yourself a big one, okay? That is reality. Every time you say something negative to yourself, think about big magnet energy, okay? Bam. So it's Craft by Kitty Lynn across all social media. So I'm easy to find. The Facebook group is just called Blend Your Spirit. And I don't know if it's in the bio or not. I will go and double check and put a link up there. But if you go just to Craft by Kitty Lynn on Facebook, I have links on there. You're welcome. You're welcome. It is big magnet season, guys. Get your big magnets out. So, yeah, no worries at all. I hope you guys have an amazing night. I will be on tomorrow with the private classes for the Private Blend Your Spirit. We're talking all about Greek gods and goddesses tomorrow. And that is the paid class. Wednesday, we'll be back on here with 2 more emotions. 2 more emotions. We're going to do some shadow work and 2 more emotions. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. You are so welcome. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you only have big magnet energy. Bye, guys.